All right, thank you for joining me on a video tutorial for the DeMarco Gaming Ultimate Audio app. We're going to be going over how to set up the metadata on your music and audiobooks so that way you can get the app to display the correct information. So currently here in the center, you can see this is the app itself. I'm going to be pointing out some to use software that will help you in changing the metadata and altering your audio. So you do need to have files that are DRM free or have them removed. And so you would be able to use a couple apps to do the editing portion. So this is going to be Audacity. This is free. You can download it. It works on both Windows and Linux. And this will allow you to edit the music or audiobooks. It will be very important with audiobooks if you want to break it down into and not just have one large 48-hour file or something along those lines. With music, not so much. You can use it to kind of make it your own flavor or remove any kind of impurities, but for the most part, music probably isn't going to use this a whole lot. What you're going to be using mostly is going to be over here. This is going to be the MP3 tag. You can get this. It is Windows only. However, most wine programs Linux will still be able to download and install it onto Linux. It's just not natively Linux. And then what we do is take the files wherever you have them on your system, and you just take the folders and you dump it in here. Okay, that's gonna load the folder up, and you'll see here that you'll have all the different files. Now, yours may be blank if you have not actually put the information in. That's okay. So you click on the file, and then this is where you would enter in all the information. So you have the title of the song, the artist, the album. So these are all going to be important for when you're doing your when you're in your library and you're going to be going through like the genre and the decade and that kind of thing. The track number, and then album artist. Um, Album artist is going to be something that you're going to use more with audiobooks because your artist and your album artist are normally going to be the same artist in music. Comments is going to be used more in audiobooks, and then disc number, unless it's a compilation where it has multiple discs, but you listen to it as one album. Um, Music is not normally going to use a disc number. That's going to be more of an audiobook thing that I'll show you later. And then you can actually put in the picture of whatever you want the uh, file to show. So in the case of music, you're gonna tend to put in whatever the album's um, image is. Now, if the album image changes over time and maybe you want to use one from the past or something rather than like a collection, like a best of or something like that, then you can do it that way. So that way you have the actual picture that you would like to see on the music. So taking a look at this, we can see here that so some of the music um, as an unknown artist because I haven't actually gotten around to doing the metadata on all of my music yet. So if I actually go into the library section um, and I go by artist, so we'll just pick one of the songs, and if you click on it, it automatically adds that in. So there we go. All of the AC/DCs are now showing in there, and you can see the song title, the artist, and then the image. And then if you we'll go ahead and turn this down because Google will not be happy if I start playing copyrighted music. So if you go ahead and play this, okay, you'll see that the song starts up. So in this, you also have lyrics, and if you click on the unique art of my design here, where it's just a man with like floating notes coming out of his mouth, that'll bring up your LRC file that the system loaded. So here you'll see it'll highlight as soon as you get to the point of the song where it starts singing, and it'll go along with that. So this is the basics on how you set up your metadata. The next one I'll do is going to be based on your LRC files, and we'll talk about that. Thank you for joining me, and see you in the next video.